Rivian got in trouble with reservation holders in March when they raised prices by as much as $20,000, and they did it again in August. Here's what's going on, and I will show you exactly how my reservation was actually impacted as well. Here's the pricing update from Rivian. They eliminated the Explore package, which was the entry-level package for both the R1T truck and the R1S SUV. This means that prices went up $5,500 for people who were on the pre-March pricing, and the increases were more than that for some of the other packages. This is notable for a couple of reasons. One, actually increases the prices for everybody. So now there really is no $70,000 option for a Rivian. The other thing is there is a $80,000 maximum price to qualify for the $7,500 tax credit according to the recently passed Inflation Reduction Act. This means that you basically have to buy a baseline Rivian with no upgrades to qualify for that. So they're really bumping up against that $80,000 number at this point. Now, I have a reservation for an R1S, so I'm going to use myself as an example here. I did make this reservation over a year ago, so I do qualify for that original pricing that was locked in place in March 2022. But you can see here that the Explore package that was $70,000 to start with is now gone. And the only option that I have is this $75,500 adventure package. Now that's an 8% price increase. Rivian said that there wasn't a lot of demand for the Explore package, but conveniently they didn't say what percentage of reservation holders had the Explore package and what percentage had the adventure package. Given the features that were added in the adventure package, I have a hard time believing that there wasn't significant demand for Explore. Here is the look at what you get with the adventure package versus the Explore package. The first three items are exactly the same. You can see that there are now dual front bumper tow hooks, not something I'm going to use personally. Elevated audio. I mean, for a $70,000 vehicle, if the audio isn't really high quality, I don't know what we're buying anyway, so that didn't really interest me. Natural grain ashwood interior finishes. I have kids. The car is going to get dirty. This is an adventure vehicle. I don't need upgraded finish. Perforated vegan leather versus just regular vegan leather. Again, not a big deal for me. And then ventilation in my seats and compass yellow interior accents. That's really all we're getting for this extra $5,500. It's possible I'm in the minority here and demand for the Explore package was really low. But given the fact that this is an adventure vehicle that already costs $70,000, tacking on some more luxury features seems a little bit odd to me. I want to take a quick second to thank this video's sponsor, The Motley Fool. You can check out fool.com/rive, which is right here for their top 10 stock picks to buy right now. Again, fool.com/rive. It really helps out the show. So what's really going on here? I think the story is that Rivian is running into higher costs than they anticipated in producing vehicles, and they need to find a way to raise prices. The vehicles that they're delivering right now likely aren't at that higher price point that they had added in March. They're probably reservation holders that have been sitting on the reservation list for years at this point, and they don't have that updated pricing. Therefore, margins are really low. So how do you raise prices? Well, you eliminate the low cost option. That's the best way to do it, and that's exactly what Rivian is doing here. I understand trying to simplify production. I think that's probably the right move, but I would be perfectly happy to say, hey, if you want to wait for the entry-level package, it's going to be another 6 months or a year, because these other people are going to be put in line in front of you. That'd be just fine with me. But raising prices by $5,500 when this is already a really expensive vehicle, I think is a really bad move. I considered canceling my reservation in March. Then they reversed their price increase for reservation holders, so I didn't need to do that. This may actually put me over the edge. There aren't any great 7-seat electric vehicle options out there. That's the reason that I was interested in Rivian in the first place. But there are internal combustion engine vehicles that start at $35,000 that have 7 seats. That's half the price of a Rivian. I don't know if I'm going to be able to justify going electric for double the cost of the vehicle. For Rivian itself, it'll be interesting to see what the demand is here and how much consumers push back. It's very possible that this is really nothing for them and they don't lose many reservations, but they're now getting to a price point where you are a premium luxury vehicle. I don't know how much demand there is for that, and they're increasing their manufacturing capacity at a really rapid rate at this point. I did a video earlier in the week that I will post in the notes below, highlighting how Rivian could be really well positioned in the market. The problem here is they can only push their pricing so far. And I think they're getting to that limit at this point. And to be honest, I may cancel my reservation as a result.